Alright. Today we're going to be watching some more videos, just because. So I got some videos. And there will be stuff like probably flashing lights and jump scares, so let's just get into it. Oh, that's a commercial. Nice.
In the following video, a woman named Britt is outside her house trying her best to remain calm after witnessing something that left her find.
What's in the window? I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting the heebie-jeebies. Why have a cemetery in front of your yard? Man, the dog is barking like crazy. Can somebody tell the dog to quiet down? What spirits is she barking at? Because accordingly, like, babies and, like, dogs can, like, see stuff you don't see. I've heard, like, dogs can, like, see, like, ghosts. Woman, where's your dog?
Staring at them, and she started barking, and she growled, and when she growled, I couldn't,
Yeah, like, dogs can, like, see spirits. That's what some people say. But why buy a house right next to a cemetery?
and she's staring out, because again, like, this is usually how she looks, and she's waiting for me to come in, and I'm just like,
I felt like a jump scare is gonna happen. Just close the door.
what is it?
For some reason, Britt's dog has been staring at this closet space for quite some time, despite there being no one or nothing inside. The space is clear, but strangely, her dog is locked in on something.
Yeah, like, dogs can, like, see
Her dog started
spirits.
growling and barking at the space, then she immediately fled, at which point she began to record this video. Now, there's something in the beginning that Britt captures, which is worth pointing out, and that's the graveyard in front of her house.
Yeah,
Every
it's
so often,
haunted house.
Josie would come out to the spot and just stare at it in the same way that she would when looking at the closet space.
Josie.
I feel like the house is haunted. I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting goosebumps.
Josie, what's going on?
This is just so creepy.
For this reason, Britt believes that the cemetery might have something to do with Josie's strange behavior. It's as though she's seeing something that we can't. But things get even creepier when Britt mentions a certain detail about this graveyard.
So a lot of you guys have also been asking questions about the graveyard. Yes, we do indeed have a graveyard on this property. So this was my grandparents' ranch. It was their wish to be buried right here, just where they were. And before they passed away, they buried all of their cats right here where you see the little crosses. And so that's really all that there's to it. But
Nah, wait, is the guy seeing the cat spirits?
quite strange lately. Like, for some reason, cows just come to this area sometimes and, like, surround it. Because during the day, we leave that gate open.
As she mentions, cows would also come to this exact spot and do the same thing that her dog would do. Keep in mind that the only
Now I
farm
got
animals that she has on
goosebumps.
this ranch are horses. These cows aren't hers, but they always come from a neighboring ranch and surround her graveyard.
See, this is what I'm talking about. They literally just come and hang out here all the time. It's a newer development.
No. Nah. Yeah. Animals can like see spirits, I heard. They're not even moving though. I can only see them breathing.
If Josie's
Mad
behavior hasn't
creepy.
fully convinced Britt that something is up with her graveyard, then the cows definitely have. Now, the cow situation is a relatively new occurrence. It was only a month ago in April that they started to appear. This is why she's been trying to
Please
report
hear
them as
it.
much as she can, just in case they stop showing up and no one believes her. But one night, while getting a food delivery, Britt reports something that makes her even more certain that there's something off about the graveyard. It's late at night when this is captured.
I'm creeped out. I don't like how their eyes are so small. I don't. Why does that look so creepy? Why is the door open? Wait, did she close the door? What did she see? What we couldn't see? No. What did she see? What the creepy video? What's happening?
Her shirt is pulled by something that can't be seen. It was right after she walked in to disable the home security alarm, which had gone off for unknown reasons, that this happened. Upon feeling a sudden yank, she immediately drops her food and runs out in a panic frenzy. According to her, it was as if someone had tugged at her sleeve with all their might. Shaken up by this, she decides to sleep in the RV outside and wait until her family came back from their trip. It goes without saying, but she was totally freaked out, and it didn't help that she was all alone when this happened. This incident, along with the strange behavior from the animals, has led her to believe that the graveyard is either cursed or haunted. Whether paranormal or not, these occurrences are still pretty creepy. But
Please move the graveyard.
the situation, these current ones continue to spook viewers and make them wonder just what exactly is going on with Britt's home.
Bro, my legs have goosebumps.
This one remains a mystery.
No.
Now, this next video takes place at a museum where something pretty creepy was captured.
That's
Just for
statue.
context, the person recording this was visiting this museum after his father came here a few days ago. His dad told him that there was something off about this place. He does know why, but the exhibition that's dedicated to a woman known as Maria Sabina creeps him out. Whether it's because her wax statue looks a little too real, or her history with witchcraft, this whole exhibition scares him. But after watching this video that his son took, there's no way that he's coming back to this place now. The following is what is
What do you mean he's
captured
never
at the
coming back
exhibition
to
of
that
Maria
place?
Sabina. Have a look.
What's gonna happen? Now I'm scared. Something just doesn't feel right. I feel like that's a body. I don't know why. It's just... No, guys. She moved. She moved. A wax statue move. Nah.
Somehow, the wax figure of Maria Sabina comes alive. She seemingly tilts her head in a quick and sudden motion,
It moved.
as if scrutinizing the person recording her. Evidently, it scares the living daylights out of the cameraman, but it doesn't stop him from recording. He continues to film, just in case she moves again. But she doesn't. The figure is now acting as it should.
What
Now,
the
this whole occurrence has freaked out
living?
many viewers, including the father who came here before.
What the
However,
living
unlike
God?
many, he started to think that maybe this was just part of the figure's design. Maybe it was meant to
No.
move, as it was built that way. But according to the museum's owner, this should not have happened.
¿Qué onda, amigo? No manejo nada de mecatrónica. Es una figura totalmente en cera. Es una pieza total, rígida, no se puede manipular. Digo, no tiene nada de puesto. No hay cables,
Yeah, no.
no hay nada, no es un robot.
Electric
Es una
stuff.
figura totalmente en cera.
If the figure isn't an animatronic or anything of that sort,
No.
just how exactly did it move?
No.
This
No.
question
No,
continues
no,
to
no,
remain
no, no, no,
unanswered,
no, no, no,
and it
no.
seems likely that it will stay that way for a while until more evidence is presented. Until then, you can assess what exactly transpired here.
No, heck no. No, heck no. What the living? What the living? What the living death of a son of a wax figure, man?
Now, the following video comes from an account that posts videos of firefighters putting out fires. All the videos on this page appear to be meant for educational purposes,
Yeah.
from showing procedures that a firefighter must follow during critical situations, to demonstrating how a
Yeah,
fire
pretty
truck
cool.
navigates through traffic. An aspiring firefighter can find these videos pretty useful. However, one video in particular might seem a bit strange to the person who's watching this for educational purposes.
What do you mean?
Unlike most videos, this one is pretty creepy. On March 10th of 2025,
What do you
a
mean
man is
creepy?
recording a vacant property that's burning down in the middle of the woods. As he films, something is captured that's left many viewers unsettled.
Where is this in the window? This house already looks creepy.
Now, the man recording owns this property, and he had no idea that during this footage, something pretty creepy happened. He'll play the
I
rest
like
of the
something
footage and
new.
let you see for yourself. This is what he caught.
He's like the final life.
It's amazing. Look at the window.
I didn't see it. No. What was that? Was it another firefighter? I'm not sure what that is. Is that another firefighter? I can't tell. The
It's
vibrant.
obvious at first, but if you
Well,
look closely,
firefighters
the
wear.
black figure can be seen moving inside the burning structure.
Well,
Considering the
firefighters
property had
do
been
wear
vacant for many years, there
like
shouldn't have been
color,
anyone or
like
anything
do have
inside.
like some
But
vibrant
strangely,
colors.
something is. Even stranger is that
But
the figure
I
quickly ducks out of sight the moment the owner looks down the
think
hall,
it's
almost
a
as if he was
fighter.
trying to hide. The owner would have probably seen it had he not been mesmerized by the blazing flames that were close to him.
It's amazing. Look at the window.
For this reason, he misses the figure, and apparently something else. It was only after viewers started looking closely at the rest of the footage that more things were noticed. As it seems, the figure wasn't the only unsettling thing about this clip.
What do you mean? Something moving? Nah. Please tell me you heard
A
that.
child's voice is caught on camera, even though there were no kids around. It's a distinct voice that clearly sounds like a child laughing, although not sure where the voice came from. Many believe
No.
that the house might have some connection to it. If that's so, then what was captured next has most likely convinced many that the house is haunted. While recording a different side of the burning
There's
structure,
more?
this was caught.
No. Wait. Let's go back. What was that? Look in the corner. No. What was that? You better tell me. What was that?
A dark figure is briefly seen before disappearing out of nowhere.
Looks like
It's
is
the
it just
fact
me?
that
Did
it
it
goes
look
out
like
from
it
the
had
same
like a
house the
hat
last
or
figure
an
was seen that
umbrella?
makes this video even creepier. And it doesn't help that a child's voice was caught earlier.
Looks like
Could
it's
it
in
be,
like
as viewers believe,
umbrella.
that all these occurrences are due to the fact that the house is haunted? Some believe that the burning house has forced whatever had been inside to leave the property at once, which to them explains why the shadowy figure was seen running out of the house and the kid's voice was heard outside, as if they had nowhere else to go now. Although an interesting thought, it isn't certain if that's the case.
What if
Like
it
all
started the
videos, I'll let you
fire?
come up with your own conclusions. Well, let me know what you think.
Sherwin-Williams scheduled home delivery.
When you have Dell AI factoring with NVIDIA, you can feel it. Your needs are anticipated. Your ideas come to life faster.
Alright,
This
number
next one takes
3.
place at a hotel in Spain, where a group of
Alright,
friends had taken
an
an
elevator.
and for some reason wouldn't take them to their floor.
Wait, what do you mean it won't take them to their floor? Okay. Floor 16? Is it nighttime or something? Is that the parking garage? I think that was the parking garage. What is that? I'm trying to see if I can see anything. Doesn't look like there's anything in the dark.
Although pretty creepy, it could be that the elevator was simply malfunctioning and therefore unable
Is
to
that
move.
a light up there?
However, this occurrence wouldn't be so
I
creepy
think
if it
it
weren't
might
for the
be.
fact that other hotel guests have reported the same problem when taking this elevator. It's a common occurrence, according to hotel staff, and they're not sure why this happens. The 16th floor is still under
Interesting.
construction, meaning that no guests are staying there at the moment. So it does make sense as to why it does this.
Alright.
But fast forward to only a day or two later, and this happens. So this elevator is acting mad weird. Started up.
What was that? No. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. I'm going to die.
The elevator suddenly stops working. As it turns out, there had been a power outage affecting most parts of Spain and Portugal, and it just so happened that the group of friends were taking this elevator when it happened.
No, I feel my heart beating.
Backup generators been coming on and off. We've been having the time of our lives.
Yeah. Blink now. Blink
Thankfully,
now.
while being stuck inside, the backup generator kicks in, but it's not working as it should, as the lights continue to go on and off randomly. And as all three friends have fun with the flashing lights, this happens.
Yo, music. Wait. No. What is that? Still there?
In the corner of the elevator, a dark silhouette is seen right behind one of the friends. It's small, but clear enough to see that something out of place is there. Neither friend had realized what this was, but after watching this footage, they can't help but think that something otherworldly had been inside the elevator. Now, thankfully, after some time, the group was
No,
able to
what is
escape,
that?
but not in the way that they imagined.
Wait, I saw something. In the blink of an eye. Guys, play back the footage and tell me you did not see that. Is floor 16 cursed?
They were brought up to the 16th floor after being stuck inside for about an hour and a half. Just like before, no one had called it. Although definitely strange, they would much rather be on this floor than inside the broken elevator for obvious reasons. But the question
Don't
still
tell me
remains,
they went in.
just who called it up? And most importantly, just what exactly had been inside the elevator?
Yo, what the heck
To this
is
day,
that?
friends have no clue, but they're just glad that things didn't take a turn for the worse while being trapped inside. Ghost or not, this video is pretty strange.
I don't think that was edited. I hate commercials. Alright, number 2. In our days, spooky, scary skeletons shiver down my spine.
She lays in bed across from her daughter, who just told her a few hours ago that she was scared of sleeping in her room. According to
Why?
the mother who sent me this, she was terribly shaken up by the events of that night.
Wait,
Something in her
she
home
sent you this? Wait.
daughter, who just told her a few hours ago that she was scared of sleeping in her room. According to the mother who sent me this, she was terribly shaken up by the events of that night. Something in her home had felt completely
So creepy
wrong, and
activity
she needed
goes
to
in this
report
guy's
this.
life?
While
Yeah,
taking
no.
this video, she captures this.
So, my daughter's sleeping with me in my bed tonight.
What's the room
She's
called?
scared of something in her room.
Is it the homeless guy under her bed? Is that a toy train going off? Nah, that's creepy. I'm already getting the heebie-jeebies, as you could say. I already got some food. What is that? Now why the choo-choo going choo-choo? Don't worry, it's just the homeless guy who lives under her bed to play with the toys. Wait a minute. Why does your daughter have a human sculpted arm with joint connections on it? You know, let's just put that to the side. Like, guys, do you see anything?
Now, I will admit that
Now,
watching
guys,
this
if
video
you are blind, let me just zoom in. Nah, it's the same fan with that witchcraft lady.
that watching this video the first time, I completely missed what happened. It wasn't until brightening up this footage that it became much clearer. A finger on this toy arm suddenly lifts on
Why
its
did the
own.
toy finger
Seems
move?
to be pointing at the mother, as if to say, I see you. Although definitely strange, this occurrence is
No.
made creepier by the toy truck.
Yeah, I'm
For whatever
moving.
reason, it was going off before this happened. As the mother writes, the reason this toy truck scares her isn't just because it's going off right now, but because it seems to be intelligent when it shouldn't be. Shannon, the mother in question, would sometimes ask the toy to light up or make a sound, and shortly thereafter, it would. This has led her to believe the toy's either cursed
Can you
or
please
haunted.
destroy the arm? There might be a spirit in there.
But as always, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. Did Shannon capture evidence of a paranormal occurrence? Or might there be something?
Why the finger just go? Woo?
Let me know your thoughts on this one.
Tell me. Tell me.
If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check check out and included the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com.
Another one? Sure, why not?
On the night of March 5th of 2024, a young girl is wide awake at a time when she should be asleep. Despite being past her bedtime,
Why?
this doesn't stop her from playing with her toys. Throughout the night, she remains awake while keeping herself engaged in imaginary play. But little does she know, something unexpected would interrupt playtime. According to the child's mother, the family has been on edge ever since watching the footage recorded on their daughter's security camera.
Now that's why you
It's
should
around 11 at
sleep.
night when this is captured.
No, because this is why you should sleep. Or else the monster from the second dimension will grab you. Why is there a light under the bed? Is that a toy? No. Oh. Little Jimmy, don't do it. What are you doing? Now that's why you stay in bed and get some good sleep. Well, that'll happen. Yeah, just move. Please. She's a mommy. There's a creature under the bed going wee woo wee woo. Now this is why you should get some sleep.
It's no wonder that the mother has kept her daughter away from this room. From a toy lighting up on its own, and strangely playing the same song the child hums, to seeing her getting dragged under the bed in a seamless motion. The family is extremely concerned for the safety of their children. They believe that something had lured her using a toy. Though it isn't certain if the mother had asked what her daughter had seen, she's made sure to lock the room after seeing this. But only a few days later, she does this.
It's under that bed. Warning, I feel like a jump scare's gonna happen. I don't see anything. Zoom in.
Impreza if allergic. Serious side effects may include allergic reactions like sudden, potentially fatal swelling in eyes, sleepiness, the most common side effect, and heart rhythm problems. Know how Impreza affects you before operating a call or fever.
Now, what was that? If you did not see something, you're
Checking
delulu.
under the bed wasn't already scary enough. She captures this. A creepy-looking doll hidden below the mattress. She continues to record when suddenly the doll begins to move. Now, it's a bit hard to see at first, but after looking again, its head can be seen shifting
Yeah,
ever
no.
so slightly. It's as if it knows it's being seen. Immensely terrified, the mother bolts out of the room in a panic frenzy. Naturally, she's kept the room locked ever since then. While it isn't
Good
known if
idea.
anything else had occurred outside of the room, the mother continues to post updates, giving her thoughts on the whole situation.
I might just sit down some
The
pickle
question on
juice.
parents' mind remains unanswered. Just what exactly had trapped their child under the bed?
I think the pickle juice again.
In the following video, two friends who work at a hotel are playing with an elevator that's going down to the floor below. Both friends are racing against the elevator, running to the second floor before it gets there first. But while heading over, something happens inside this elevator that neither friend could explain. This is what was caught.
Man, I wondered if I'm gonna get fired. Nothing looks wrong. Well, they both lost. But what in the world happened? Now, who's playing with the elevator buttons?
Although the sudden appearance of this girl is startling on its own, it's what happens earlier that's by far the most
Not a
baffling.
jump scare.
Immediately after arriving to the second floor, its door, for some reason, begins to open and close while staying on the same floor. But even stranger is that a faint voice is heard inside the elevator. It kind of sounds like it's saying or something along those lines. Now, neither friend can explain this, but surprisingly, this incident is just one of many. It would be at this exact hotel where the two friends work at that another peculiar incident had occurred.
What?
We're getting crazy calls from this room that is unoccupied in the second floor. And this is like the third time it's happened. And I'm bringing y'all along with me, so.
What is happening? I hear like light switches, but I don't see any of them going off. Oh, it's one of those lamps where you have to like flick, 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 flick a couple of times and it turns on. Wait. Wait, zoom in. Alright, I think there's something in the closet.
The room itself is already creepy enough.
Yeah, not
The fact
today.
that someone, as he mentions, has been calling from this room makes it even more unsettling. While the employee doesn't state if he had seen anyone or anything inside, he goes on to say that something very strange was caught in this room just a few days ago. This incident was actually captured by his coworker who was setting up new furniture in this room. Mind you, that during this time, the second floor wasn't occupied, meaning that all the rooms on this floor were devoid of any guests. It was just both employees working inside this room.
That would be like the 13th room. But do you want to find out anything about elevators? How it goes 11, 12, 14? Because people believe the number 13 has something of bad luck.
Here, in this corner, right corner, or in that corner. I don't know. I mean, like, I know it's super dark right now, but
No.
I feel like
No.
personally it would look
Okay.
better in this area.
Feelings.
There's just too much backlight. There's like not enough good.
There's something in that closet. I know it. The thing in the closet is just gonna jump on you, then boom, jump scare.
A distinct outline of a pitch-black silhouette can be seen in the corner of the room. It appears to stand there while seemingly observing the girls do their job. For only a brief moment do we see the tall figure in the mirror, but as the camera pans to the corner where the figure was spotted, it's no longer there. Like before, the girls were freaked out beyond belief. They have no idea as to
No
who
thanks.
or even what had been in the room, but they'd rather not know, let alone go back inside, as the whole encounter has left them pretty spooked. Whether it's the elevator acting up or the constant phone calls made from this room, they
Just
can't shake the
close
feeling
the
that
room.
something very
Get
strange
rid
is
of
going on
it.
the second floor of the hotel. As of now, there haven't been any updates, but until then, let me know your thoughts on this one.
Just cover up the door. It's haunted.
Know your thoughts on this one.
Call now to also receive our new
Now this next video comes from a man who, while being alone at home, spots something out of the corner of his eye. It happened while being in his living room, scrolling on his phone. For some reason, he couldn't shake the feeling that someone was watching him. Paranoia was getting the best of him, as he thought, so he tried his best not to think much of it. But just
Why
when he
do
started
I
to ease
feel
up, he
like
sees it.
somebody's
A figure
watching
standing at his window.
me?
He immediately takes out his phone to record it on the off chance that no one would believe him. Now we don't see the figure on camera, but something else happens that terrifies him to his core.
What?
This is what he caught.
Really tripping out now. Something was looking at me through the window, and I heard.
My eyes are fully extended. Is something in the window? Throwing a baby in the washing machine. Just move.
What initially off as just a video of someone being paranoid is in fact footage of something completely different. This is made obvious by the sudden movement of kitchen items, but even before that, the man's overwhelming sense
And yeah, just to make sure,
is in fact
is there?
footage of
Let's
something
check for
completely
strings.
different. This is made obvious by
You
the
see
sudden
any
movement of
strings?
kitchen items.
I don't
But even
see any
before that, the
strings.
man's overwhelming sense of unease makes it clear that something
So it
strange
looks
is
pretty
going on.
real.
Whatever it might be that's happening, the man hopes to get more of it on camera. And even if he doesn't, then at least he can rest assured that this was captured.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any strings.
At around 3 in the morning, a truck driver is heading northbound on the I-57 when suddenly he begins to panic. Something had just appeared in his field of vision, and whatever it was, it made him feel terribly disturbed.
What did he
The person
see?
driving is known as Ken McGill, and throughout all his road trips and delivering goods, nothing as unsettling as this has ever occurred. Not sure what he saw, he pulls to the side of the road and reviews the footage captured by his dash cam. Looking at the video, he was glad to have pulled over far away from what he'd seen.
What, do you see like some like white skinwalker thing on the road?
Out of nowhere,
Am I
a person
tripping or
dressed
just?
in white appears close by. They almost seem to
Yeah,
come
what
out
is
of nowhere
that?
before leaving out of sight. It happens quickly, but not
Is
so
that a
fast
woman
that it's
ghost?
overlooked. Ken is no doubt thankful that he caught this, but he's also completely terrified, and for good reason. Only a
Yeah,
day
what
later
is
after
that?
posting this video, the accident that occurred at this exact spot. Reports indicate that those involved in the accident saw a
Wait,
lady dressed in white
forest?
in the middle of the road.
Forest?
Hard to avoid hitting her. However, when interstate police looked at security footage that caught the event, they only saw the car swerving and crashing, but not the lady they claimed to have seen. It appears that they swerved for no apparent reason. While those in the accident swear that they saw a woman, Ken believes that something supernatural had appeared. Whether ghost or not, this whole incident continues to baffle him.
Guess I'm never gonna drive there again.
What's so exciting about the Dell AI factory with NVIDIA is that they are empowering our engineers.
On a Wednesday night, a family shoots a video to record a special occasion. It's someone's birthday.
Happy
They just got
birthday to
surprised.
you.
The person whose birthday is being celebrated is known as Danny, and although expecting a surprise party from his wife
Hi,
and kid,
Danny.
he was not expecting the following incident. What was caught during this
Extra
moment
surprise,
has the family
yay.
immensely terrified. This is Danny's video.
Roar.
My birthday was the other day, and my wife surprised me with some sorbet, and my son blows out 9 candles. After relighting the candles, I looked at the footage and saw something.
What did you see, Mr. Man? Mr. Dylan, whatever your name
In
is?
case you missed it, here it is again. It's hard to see at first, but if you slow the footage and watch closely, you'll notice what looks to be a figure standing behind the family.
Wait, I see it.
Only there for just a split second does it appear on
Am I
camera,
tripping?
leaving Danny unsure as to what was
I
captured,
see it.
thinking that his eyes were deceiving him,
I
or that
see
was
it.
just his own shadow.
Nah. I'm moving if I'm living in that house.
That something was in fact behind him. So then, just who?
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it. No. Just no.
Now, just like the previous video, this one involves a family celebrating someone's birthday.
Yay.
Like any birthday celebration, a candlelit cake is placed before the honored guest. But there's something about this video that sets it apart from any other festive moment caught on camera. While friends and family sing happy birthday, this happens. Happy birthday, dear Ben. Happy birthday to you. Just like viewers,
You didn't
the birthday
love
boy
it.
is caught off guard upon seeing smoke rise from his cake. It wasn't until looking down that he realized his candles had been blown out. He didn't blow them, and neither did anyone else, according to the party. Yet if no one blew out To get stranger,
The homeless man
we
who
need
was
footage
in your
taken from a
house.
different perspective. From this angle, we have a closer look at the candles, but it's the way in which they're supposedly blown that makes this incident baffling. They appear to go out as though someone or something had been right in front of the cave, yet the only person who's closest to it is Ben, who clearly doesn't do anything. It isn't certain as to what exactly
And
happened
now
that
I'm
day, but if viewers had a guess, they would assume something unexplainable had taken place. If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com.
let me check how long this video
That being
is.
said, let's
Then
get
we
back to
can,
the video.
and if there's enough time, we can watch one more.
In this next video, a child is getting ready to go to school when something very strange happens. It was on a Monday at around 7 a.m. that this happened. He was packing his lunch for school at a time when no one else was awake. It was just him, alone downstairs in the kitchen. This is where the mother claims to have heard her son screaming out of his lungs in the most gut-wrenching manner. The video captures this, but there's also something else that's caught that no one in the family could explain.
Bro
This
dropped
is
the
your
knife.
footage.
I love outdoors and horses. That active lifestyle is what has caused my body to hurt. I couldn't let this affect my family or my life, and that's what motivated me to build something.
A voice with perfect clarity is heard on camera. The mother's son claims that it came from the kitchen, yet no one had been downstairs during this time. The whole space was empty, apart from her son being there. But as it seems, he wasn't alone. Now this whole incident gets even
What the
creepier
freak?
when listening to the story provided by the mother. According to her, this is what happened after her son came bolting into the bedroom upstairs.
He said that he
Slip
heard
now.
a voice coming from the cabinets that said to him, "How did you find me?"
Yeah,
He
no.
dropped his news, he ran upstairs, came busting in my room, jumping all over my bed, hiding in the corner, screaming and hollering, saying he didn't want to die. Somebody was in the house, telling me to get mine. Somebody was in the house, somebody was in the house. And I'm like, and he finally did get a little bit quiet. We started going up the steps. I mean, big, heavy feet coming up the steps. So, like, now at this point, I'm terrified. I throw my robe on, I push him into the room with his brothers.
As she states, the sound of footsteps going up the staircase was heard just moments after her son came running into the room. Everyone else had been
Grab
inside
your
the room, so she had
handgun.
no clue as
You're
to
in
what was on the
America.
staircase.
Defend
But after watching this
yourself.
video, she now knows. Either someone was actually there, or, as many believe, something beyond comprehension had paid them a visit. Whatever the case might be, her son's guttural scream will stand out as the most horrifying part about this incident, according to the mother.
As AARP members, we
Sherwin-Williams scheduled home delivery.
Trying on shoes.
Discover double sucrose mac at the end of your first year, so I'm gonna use mine to get some.
About this incident, according to the mother.
switching over took about 20 minutes. That's it.
Consumer Cellular customer service reps.
In this last video, a couple of nurses are working the night shift at a hospital in Dallas, Texas, when things get very strange. This video was taken on a certain floor of this hospital, where many patients claim to have seen unexplainable things. On this particular night, two nurses are cleaning up a medical station when this is captured.
Reliable nationwide coverage. And the best customer service. Give us a call now and start saving on what you're paying now. It only takes about 20 minutes. Call 1-800-800-7111 to switch and save up to half with Consumer Cellular. Plus, new customers can save $25 when they switch today.
If a robber breaks in your house, do you know what you probably want to do? Shoot them in the legs. How are they gonna run away? Like, shoot them in the chest, they might die. Shoot them in the arms, they could still
It's
maybe
very
pick up their
faint.
gun.
If you raise the volume,
But if you shoot them in the
sounds like
legs,
a little girl humming.
what the heck are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? Run away?
It's easy to miss the first time, but upon hearing it, you won't miss it again. You'll notice this after watching the following video, in which another nurse at the same hospital captures this.
As much as I'm going to hurt you if you don't try to remember.
That was you.
humming sound is heard. Keep in mind that no one was occupying these rooms during this time, ruling out the possibility of this having been a patient, or at least a physical one, because apparently nurses believe that the humming sound is being made by the spirit of a little girl who was once a patient at this
No.
hospital but passed away.
No.
Whether or not
No.
that's the case remains uncertain.
No.
This video is still a mystery, as no one at the hospital knows who's making these humming noises. Like most videos, there has yet to be a definitive explanation for what happened. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Also, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe and make sure to hit the bell icon so you don't miss any uploads in the future. Also, be sure to check out the official TikTok account for this channel.